New restrictions were announced Saturday, but many are still unsure about exactly what they are.
Yeah, we were quite confused, and I saw it the next day or two, and that people were confused.
It wasn't really clear. There weren't specific things that you have to do.
And all this confusion has raised questions about how the COVID-19 message is being delivered in BC. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Dr. Henry has drawn both national and international accolades for her efforts.
BC was really in what we might call the sort of top tier of places that had done a very effective job.
This UBC professor spent months studying the COVID-19 communication efforts of 9 different countries that managed relatively effective responses, including Canada. But she says recently BC has slipped. Effective public health communication, she found, relies on autonomy. Let people make informed decisions for themselves.
But the key to that functioning, which really functioned incredibly well for the first phase of BC's response to the pandemic, was that it was clear where the boundaries of that were.
She says the 50-person gathering limit was an example of that clear guideline.
And I think, at least for now, we need a bit more clarification on exactly where that boundary is lying between our autonomy and where those orders are.
Today, Dr. Henry was aware people were confused.
You think you had questions this weekend? I had many, many more, I am sure.
However, she said that's common when new orders go into place.
It's a shock when we put in these types of things, and it takes us some time to figure out the details, to make sure the information gets out to people in a way that they understand.
With no clear end in sight for the pandemic, Twerk says BC should also further explore the power of social media in all its forms.
The idea of using social media is not a gimmick. It is about a basic principle of communication, which is that you meet people where they're at. And many young people are on social media.
Overall, she says people want to follow the rules as long as they know exactly what they are. Joel Ballard, CBC News, Vancouver.